Hello, Storybox World. All right, now for the part everyone's been waiting for. How are we going to put this cute little book together? Okay. Yeah, the pets are like, yeah, we want to go on an adventure. They're like, yeah. Okay, super cute. Okay, how are we going to do this? Who do we have? We have Sterling. Sterling, yeah, ready. How are we going to do this? Okay, Sterling says, I know. All right, so what we're going to do, we have our pages. If you just did one of them, that's fine. If you did all four, then you're ready to put the book together. We have the spring mountains, the summer ocean, the fall trees, and the winter mountains. So our little animals will walk through all the seasons. And on the back, there's pretty paper on the back. Okay, so we're going to make a little accordion fold, and it's not going to be too difficult. I'll try to get another paper that looks the same. Try to choose, if you can, a paper that has color on both sides. That will be easier when you go to put it together. If you don't have paper that has something on both sides, you could just add to it. But if you have something with color on both sides, then it'll show up on both sides. Otherwise, if you don't, you could just put a strip of paper to cover up if it has like white. So, but if you want to save some time, like for something, both sided. Okay, we're going to make this little accordion fold. It's like, remember when you were little and everybody's like, yeah, we're still little. Okay, yeah, everybody that's still little. If you've ever made like those little fans where you make a little fan and blow it, we're just going to kind of fold it like that. It's not going to be that difficult. And what we're going to be looking for is once we do it, we're going to do it in a minute, but once we do it, we're going to be looking to glue. We're going to put glue in these, and we're going to put one page in, and we're going to clip it together. We're going to smash it together, and then we're going to take the next page and put it in, and we're going to mash it together. Hold on. Then we're going to put the next page in. We're going to be glue sticking these in, and we will mash it together. One more. And then we will put the last page in and mash it together. But on the last page, if this is too big, we can fold it over, make it smaller. It doesn't have to be as small as the front. The reason the front is smaller is because you don't want to cover up all your picture. But on the back, because it's just a back cover anyway, it can be as big as you want, or you could cut it down. Okay, so that's how we're going to be doing this. And then after that, we'll go through how to put the little pockets in, and then the little scrap papers that you'll be able to write little stories on. Okay. All right, let's start with the little accordion fan binder. Yeah, it's accordion fan binder. So find a hard surface, and let me put it this way. So we need the first one small, and it's going to go up, because the reason it's small and it's going up is so we don't cover very much of our front cover picture. So take your paper. Oh, and another thing, that my square is an 8x8. So I cut my papers, I cut my binder, my fan binder, 8x8 right here. This side doesn't matter too much, but this, oh, I'm sorry, 8x8. Yeah. It's an 8. So this right here is 8 inches. This is 8 inches. This is 8 inches. This side doesn't matter too much as long as you just have enough room to work with. But this is 8 inches, 8 inches. If yours is different, just make sure your paper is the same, same or close to your book picture. Okay, we're gonna get started. So get a hard surface. Okay, have a hard surface. We're gonna kind of bend it a little bit. We're gonna try to do it as straight as we can. Maybe you can get a piece of paper to put under there, and it's gonna take a little bit of folding and creasing to get it where you want. And I'm gonna kind of look. I'm gonna kind of see if this line is lining up right here. If it is, I'm gonna carefully just kind of see if this is lining up right here. And I'm just gonna be really careful to try to get this as straight as I can. All right, so I just took a piece of paper and I just tried to bend it as straight as I can to make the first fold. That's all I've done. And we're gonna, when we're done, that's where the first one's gonna fit in. And we tried not to make it too big, so we don't want to cover up too much of the page. Okay, now let's see. We have the front fold. All right, now we're gonna just do it. How many times are we gonna do it? 1 fold, 2 folds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll just see how many folds does it take. All right, so we have the first fold. Now we're gonna, okay, here's the first fold. We're gonna flip it over and we're gonna try to get it as close as we can to the same size. It's gonna be a little bending and just a little bit of trying to get it the same size as much as we can. Okay, and then we can put something underneath to see if it can help us. We're just going to kind of work on that. Just kind of, okay, we're going to see if we can see how much we can get it the same. Okay, that's good. So we've got the first fold. Okay, there's the first fold on our little book accordion binder. Okay, the first one. All right, so one bend. We did one bend, we flipped it over, we did the next. All right, now we're going to flip it over to this side again. So we've got like that. We're going to flip it over to this side. We're going to try to do the same thing. We're going to see if we can get it to as close as we can to the same size. Okay. We're just kind of trying to get it as close as we can to the same size. Okay, now we're going to flip it over again. And we're going to try to get it. We're going to try to get it as close as we can to the same size. Okay. Now we're going to flip it over again. We're going to see if we can get it as close as we can to the same size. And then let's just check and see where we are. Okay, let's check and see how many more we have. Okay, we have one where it's going to fit in. Okay, we have 2 where it's going to fit in. Okay, we have 3 where it's going to fit in. Oh, we got another page. Okay, a little bit more, everybody. Okay, so you've got your first set of folds. Flip it over. Let's get another one. All right, so we flipped it up. We have your folds. We're flipping it over. We're going to try our hardest to get it. We're going to try our hardest to kind of get it in the same place, the same size, as much as we can. As much as we can, we're going to try to get it in the same place. Okay. All right. Now, I think we're probably going to have to flip it over and do it again. So I think we just have one more time. We'll see. Let's try to see if we can get it about the same. We might be there. We'll check it in a minute. Get it the same as much as you can. Okay, now let's check to see if we have everything. So the top right here is aiming this way and the bottom's aiming this way. We might have it. Let me see. Take our first one. It's gonna go, our first page is gonna go right here. Okay, page 1's covered. Our second page, and we're gonna be glue sticking these in. Our second page is gonna go right here. Okay, I think we might have it covered. Third page. Oh, wow, we've got it, everybody. We did it, we did it. Fourth page. All right, we have it. We've got it, we've got it, we've got it. Okay, now for the gluing. So maybe put a piece of paper under you that you can get glue stick on. Get out your glue stick. And now for the fun part. We are going to put the book together. All right, so take your glue stick and maybe open up that first fold a little bit. Open up that first fold. Put your glue stick on that first fold. Okay, it just went. So I opened it up a little bit and I put my glue stick right here on the first fold. Okay, now it's going this way and it's going to bend this way. All right, everybody, first page. We're getting spring in. Okay, now put spring page in the best you can. Put it in the best you can. And we're just going to try to squash it together. Okay, we're just going to kind of put it in that little first fold. And we're going to kind of see if we can put it in that first fold and just kind of squash it together. Or just kind of maybe kind of just pushing it together. Seeing if we can glue that down. Okay. We're just creasing that down. And that's our first page. All right. Yay. We have our first page in, everybody. Good job. Good job. First page in of your little accordion fan book. All right. So we've got our first page in. Oh my gosh. You guys are actually making a book. Y'all are making a book. Oh, this is so cool. All right. We have our first page in. Now, here's the next fold right here. Let's open up. See where the next fold is? Right here. Let's open that up. Let's grab our glue stick. Now let's go for the next fold. Okay, now let's get our ocean page. We have spring. Now we have summer. It's the ocean page. And now we're gonna try to line it up the best we can. And we're gonna kind of figure out how to get it in here. We're going to do our best. And now if you've got it in there good, you could kind of maybe gather up the two and do a little bit of mashing in and see if you were, yes. Okay. All right. See if it sticks. All right, let's see if this is sticking. It's like, we've got our second page is in there. All right, let's see what happened with our second page. All right, hold on. First page, open. Second page. Second page, I don't know why it's not sticking right there. Let me look at this a minute. I don't think I have to put more glue on mine. All right. I might have to put more glue on mine. Sometimes you got to put more glue on. Actually, I don't think it's going to go there. Okay, hold on. It's not going to stick on this side. You know what, guys? I think it's not supposed to stick on that side. All right. All right. Hold on. I don't think it's supposed to stick on that side. Okay. Let me rethink this. I think it just sticks on this side right here. All right. Okay, everybody. This is I designed this book for the art club, and I'm like, this is my second time doing it. Okay. Actually, a little bit of revision, everybody. It's just going to stick on this side right here. Okay. It's just going to stick on that side. Okay, there. So, all right, let's just get it to stick right here. All right, I get it now. It's not going to stick on this side right here. It's just going to stick on the bottom side. And hey, all right. Okay, that's good. It's stuck on it's on the bottom side. Okay, that's good to know. So when we do the next page, all right, I'll try to show this. I'll try to explain it a little bit better this time. All right, so there is a fold. Okay, get in the camera. There is a fold right here, but we're going to open it up. We're going to open it up, and we're going to glue stick right here. We're going to glue stick it right here, and it is going to go in the fold, but it's only going to stick to one side. And yeah, okay, it's only going to be sticking to one side. I'm like, which side is it sticking to? Yeah, I designed these for the art camp, and this is the only time I've done this one, because I designed these that we have an art camp coming up. So I was like, okay, I need something really easy for everybody. Okay, that one. Oh yeah, now we're opening better. Okay, this is opening a lot better. Okay, page 1 opens, page 2. There, I might have to do another fold. Okay, I may have to do another fold. I'll just show everybody what happens if you have to do another fold. Okay, page 1 opens really nice, and it did end up just sticking on that bottom flap. It didn't stay on this side, which this is a whole better way of doing it. This one didn't stay on both. It just stayed on the bottom flap. So we're going to need one. Are we going to? No, we're not. No, we're not. Hold on. Okay, 1 page, 2 page, 3 page. No, we got it, everybody. We have it. We have it. So on the last page, it's going to stick here. But before you stick this last page down, fold it a little bit and decide, do you want to have this much? Do you want to have this much paper, on your back side, or would you like to have it, would you like to have it like cut down just a bit? And I'm gonna cut mine down just a little bit so mine's not so long. And let me grab my scissors. I'm just gonna cut mine down a little bit because I don't want mine that long. And you can choose what you want to do on yours. You can choose where you want to end it. It's totally up to you. Okay. I want mine to end more right here. Okay. And I can save this paper for later. Okay, so now we are going to do the last page, the winter, and we're going to take our glue stick and we're going to cover this whole back, the whole back panel. Okay, now make sure your page is the right side up and kind of make sure it's all the way up in there. And okay, yeah, just make sure it's all the way in there. Did I get mine all the way in there? I'm just gonna, yeah, it's all the way in there for me. Like, okay, it's all the way in there. Carefully mash it down, and it's like that on the back. You can even close it and mash it down a little bit also. Okay, just kind of mash it in. Yay! Oh my gosh. Wow. We made a book. Oops, some of my flour came up. Go down, flour. All right, there. Okay. Yay! Oh my gosh. All right, we bound our book. So, yeah, it's not going to stick to this side. It's going to stick to the like the bottom flaps, but not the top. So, yeah, now that's opening better. Like, yes, it was. All right, this wasn't my first book. It was my second. So, yeah, if you guys are making it for the first time, this is my second time. So, yeah. Okay, there. It opens really nice. Okay, that opens really nice. Now, the next part's going to be easier. Everybody's like, yeah, that was a little, this was the most difficult part. So that was the more difficult part. The next part's going to be a lot easier. We're going to do the pockets. So now we're going to open it up, and I'm going to put this blue because it matches the ocean pretty good. So get a paper and make sure it's going to fit. If you need to trim it down a little bit, you can. This one's pretty easy to trim down because it has lines, and I just had to follow the lines. Okay. This is more straight, and this is a little crooked. I think I'm going to put the straight part on the bottom and have the little crooked side on the top because it kind of gives it a strange little charm to it. So I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to take the glue stick and get my gluey paper. Okay, I'm going to take the glue stick. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to put on this side. I'm going to put on the bottom and this side. I'm not doing everything. I just did the side, the bottom, and the side. That was it. So don't do and don't do the top. So the two sides and the bottom, not the top and not the rest. Okay, now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put, it doesn't have to go all the way to the bottom. It could go up just a bit. It's totally up to you how you want to put it on. And now just kind of push it in. And then if you have little paper that you can write little stories about your pet's adventure, you can put them right in there. Okay, so that's really nice. Maybe just kind of glue it in. Oh, Bear wants to go to the beach. Bear's like, I want to go to the beach. Or okay, Bear, you can go to the beach. Bear's like, I'm going to the beach. Oh, okay. Bear, you'll have to write your story right here. Okay, Bear's at the beach. Okay, now we're going to the trees. What do we want to use for the trees? Let me look. Okay, we need, oh, that would be cute. All right, this one seems kind of like it might be too long. If it doesn't have like lines that you can cut, you can try to figure out like, if you don't want it to go all the way off the page, but you want it to come in a little bit and it doesn't have any lines, maybe you could try like folding it over, and then that way you can have a line to cut, or you can just do the fold back and forth and tear. I'll show you how that would look like. You would just fold it back and forth. Okay, fold it back and forth, and then you could tear it, or you could cut it. It's up to you. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get out the glue stick, and we're going to turn it over. We're not doing the top or everything. We're doing the sides, the bottom, and the other side. So both sides, bottom, and both sides. Okay, we've got that. Now we're going to bring this back over. This side there's no glue right here because everything's going to go in. There's not any on the ends, right here. Okay, everybody's doing good. We're going to figure out where we want to put it. If you want to put it all the way to the bottom, you can. I like to move mine up a little bit because I feel like it stays better. All right. Yay. We have a second page. Do we have any paper to stick in there? I think so. Yeah. Oh, here's a pretty paper. And this one, you can write your stories on the back. So here's a pretty little paper. And who wants to go? Okay, who wants to go to the forest? Aura wants to go to the forest. Okay, Aura, you'll have to write a story and tell us about the forest in the fall. Okay, Aura wants to go to the forest in the fall. Oh my gosh, you guys are doing so good. You'll have to come post in Crafty Critter Collage. Okay, what do we have? Oh, the snowy mountains. I think I like this paper. This one's too big. Let me cut it down. Okay, let me cut this down a bit. All right, hold on. I'm just kind of folding it back and forth. I'm folding it back and forth. You could cut it, but you could just crease it back and forth, and then hopefully it'll tear. Okay, there. Or you could have cut it. It's fine. All right, so same thing. This one's a little lopsided, but it's kind of cute. I don't know. I'm gonna trim this off just a bit. Okay, so this one's more straight and this one's kind of lopsided. So I think I'm gonna have like the little lopsided up here. It has a little cute charm to it. Okay, get your paper you're gonna glue on top of. Turn it over. Don't glue the top. Don't glue the middle. Glue the side. Okay, glue the two sides and the bottom. Okay, everybody's doing really good. Two sides and bottom. Figure out where you want to put it. I'm going to put mine right there. And I'm looking around who wants to go. Did I get two Benjis? Oh, no, Blue. Blue wants to go. Oh, wait. Okay, this is Benji. Hold on. Who was that? Oh, that's Bear. Okay, Bear is at the beach. Goldie Aura's going to the forest in the autumn. And Benji, Blue Benji. Benji wants to go to the snowy mountains. All right, Benji, do we have paper? You need paper to make a story. Let me get, to make paper, if your paper's too big, if you have like scrap paper and it's too big, fold it over, and you don't have to cut these. You could just have it folded over and you can write Benji or your little animals a story and you could put it right there. Oh my gosh, this was so fun. Everybody did so good. Oh, wow. All right, everybody did so good. And we have our little book. Okay, everybody made their first little book. We've got Bear going to the ocean. We have Aura going to the forest. We have Benji going to the mountains. And yeah, everybody make sure you go post your pictures in Crafty Critters so we can show them to everybody. And hold on a second and I'll show some other little fun crafts that we're going to be doing in art camp.